It's no secret that there aren't as many MMOs for PlayStation 4 and 5 as for PC, but that doesn't mean console players cannot enjoy massive online interactions. Do you want an action-packed adventure? A social experience with friends? Something that will keep you occupied for hours on end? Here's a selection that includes different types of MMOs which are all available on Sony's console, ranging from action, RPG, FPS, sandbox, anime, and more. Naval, ground, or aerial? These three titles from the Belarusian studio, Wargaming, allow you to enjoy the combat type of your choosing. As the names suggest, each game carries a different theme, but they share gameplay features. The series is known for having real vehicles, so it's a must-try for combat craft fans. Different types of battle scenarios provide players with versatile activities. Join a clan and go against enemy clans in massive wars. All three games are free to play with optional microtransactions. Onigiri is an anime MMORPG with action combat. You are an Oni, a chosen warrior that fights against the Kamaku. The story is exactly what you need from a free-to-play casual MMORPG. The class system is based on weapons. The main feature of the combat system is the ability to change those weapons. Onigiri features content for up to 32 players. The game has a cash shop which you will need to visit if you intend to get serious, but if you are looking for a casual MMORPG to play for a few hours every now and then, you won't go wrong with this cyberstep production. It's games like Crossout that make the apocalypse look fun. The game takes place 20 years after a viral epidemic. But things don't look that bad. You get access to a vehicle and lots of cool customization options that allow you to build the combat vehicle of your dreams. Weapon options include chainsaws, rocket launchers, and power drills. Massive PvP battles draw many players to the battlegrounds. You also have daily PvP brawls with different scenarios, including everyone's favorite, Battle Royale fights. Crossout is free to play. The sequel to Tom Clancy's The Division takes place 7 months after the first game and, as noted by the reviewers, it's a much better game than its predecessor. The Division 2 is a third-person shooter that offers a campaign mode, co-op gameplay, and PvP. The campaign tasks you with saving the world, and the co-op mode allows you to share the burden and glory with up to 3 other players. Fight against fellow agents in competitive PvP modes such as skirmish and domination. A myriad of weapons unlocks different combat strategies. The game has an 8-hour demo, so you can try it before you buy. Fallout 76 was bad when it launched in 2018. But now, several years later, it has made a comeback and deserves some attention. The game includes Fallout series mechanics such as the VAT system remade for real-time combat and settlements. In the beginning, Fallout 76 did not have any NPCs, but they were added with a 2020 update. Players can work together to build bases, and yes, you can attack others' bases. Speaking of PvP, the game has a Battle Royale mode called Nuclear Winter. Fallout 76 is a buy-to-play game. Warframe is a third-person action MMO set in a sci-fi universe. Players can choose from 30 specializations called Warframes. Each one comes with unique abilities that support customization. The weapon selection is impressive. More than 3,000 items allow you to blast your enemies in diverse ways. The combat is fast-paced and engaging. Players can team up for co-op activities, and they can fight each other in various PvP modes. While PvP is not Warframe's strongest feature, it can be fun if you find a stable group to play with. Trove is a cute voxel-based sandbox MMO that came out in 2015, and it maintained itself as a popular game to this day, especially since it's free to play and easy to get into. The class roster includes funny choices such as Dinosaur Tamer, Candy Barbarian, and Neon Ninja. This adventure game offers infinite realms made of destructible game blocks, and you can imagine the fun of slashing and dashing through colorful cubes. You can put your imagination to work and build personalized worlds and craft diverse items. Dungeons are also part of the gameplay. All of the above activities can be enjoyed in multiplayer mode. You wanted massive, so here's massive. This free-to-play FPS game has a Guinness World Record under its belt for an epic battle counting 1,158 combatants. In 2020, 1,283 players took part in one battle, breaking the record. And that's not even close to what the game can do. PlanetSide 2 supports massive battles with up to 2,000 combatants. A 3-faction system allows players to customize their characters with faction-specific vehicles, weapons, and other items. The optional subscription gives players more XP and resources, and the game shop only sells cosmetic items. The sequel to Bungie's now defunct console exclusive is a free-to-play MMO FPS with role-playing features and a catchy story. The game features 3 playable classes and a progression system based on XP. Players have access to thousands of gear items that allow them to personalize their characters. The story unfolds as players complete main story quests. While not marketed as an MMO, Destiny 2 does have massive player interaction. It has co-op multiplayer that allows characters to team up for quests and missions. The PvP gameplay includes team arenas and various other scenarios, including a PvE/PvP mode. Neverwinter came out back in 2013 and is still holding up in today's MMO market. The fast-paced action combat is fun and engaging. As the game is set in the Forgotten Realms D&D setting, it has a rich world with plenty of well-known locales to explore. Every few months new DLCs or modules, as they are called in Neverwinter, will drop with new challenges for players to face. If you're looking for an MMO that's gorgeous and jam-packed with things to do, look no further than Black Desert Online. Not only is the world one of the most detailed and expansive out there, but there are also tons of different activities to take part in, from fishing and cooking to combat and exploration. For all the Star Trek fans out there, Star Trek Online is the perfect MMO. Not only does it let you explore the vastness of space, but it also features a deep and engaging storyline with plenty of lore to get lost in. Plus, with regular updates and expansions, there's always something new to see and do. STO also has a great free-to-play model that lets players enjoy most of the content without paying a dime. All your favorite and less favorite DC Universe characters come together in this comics-based free-to-play action MMO where players can become heroes or villains. Story-driven quests crafted by well-known DC Comics writers take players from Metropolis to Gotham. On their journey, they will meet iconic DC characters such as Batman, Superman, the Joker, and many others. Some are friends, some are enemies. Speaking of friends, you should join a league to find players interested in doing content together. This game is free to play with premium DLCs. PlayStation gamers can also enjoy The Elder Scrolls Online, one of the best MMOs on the market today. The game is set in the world of Tamriel and features all of the lore and characters that fans of the Elder Scrolls series know and love. ESO features a large open world to explore, with plenty of side quests and activities to keep you busy. Since its release in 2014, the game has become bigger and better with regular updates and improvements. ESO has been dropping expansions each year together with DLCs and patches that add more content. This Elder Scrolls installation allows players to visit iconic Tamriel locations such as Morrowind and Skyrim. 2 mega servers, one for Europe and one for the USA, house the player base so there is no community separation. Elder Scrolls Online has an optional monthly subscription, and you will need to pay for the game and its expansions. PlayStation gamers can rejoice, as another one of the best MMOs out there is available on your console. Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn was originally released in 2010, but was relaunched in a much improved state in August 2013. Final Fantasy XIV is one of the best MMORPGs. Not just for the PlayStation but for anything. Period. This title has everything if you enjoy classic theme park gameplay coupled with great features such as player housing and an extensive crafting system. The game features fantastic graphics and an engaging story that will keep you coming back for more. In addition to the main story, there are side quests, dungeons, and raids to keep you busy. You can also join one of the game's many player-run guilds. One of the main appeals of Final Fantasy XIV is that you can have all classes on one character. You can also play as a crafter without ever touching the combat features. However, you would miss out on unique PvE content and fun quests. The game plays great with a controller. The only downside is the initial purchase fee and the monthly subscription. But you get a serious bang for your buck, so it's all worth it. The free trial lasts for the entire base game and the first expansion if you are not ready to make the purchase just yet. What do you think of our selection? Is there any other PlayStation MMO that should have been on this list? Leave a comment with your favorite PlayStation MMO, and remember to like and subscribe for more MMO news.